So next up we had Bethesda.
We did.
Yeah, next we have Bethesda, which I think was one of the better presentations.
I disagree.
I
disagree so much.
It started with one of the best musical interludes that we've
It was probably the best E3 musical interlude, I will say that.
That is fair.
If you compare that one to
Ghost of Tsushima flute playing guy.
and then also compare that to the fucking Just Dance.
James,
Oh,
that's not
fucking
even
Just Dance.
Can we say that this is the best musical?
Yeah, alright, yes.
All right. My favourite thing, I shared a thing on Twitter that I found, someone else's post, I didn't come up with it, but it was like the best thing so far about the Bethesda thing is like Andrew WK going crazy, cut to the crowd's reaction, and they're all just sat there like...
I wish I could kill myself.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off! Turn it off!
Rage 2, though. Did any of you play Rage?
No. Can I ask?
Hadn't even heard of it.
Does anyone know what happened with Rage 2 and Walmart?
What?
It was supposed to be a top secret thing, and then
supposedly
Walmart
Walmart
just had a picture of it and were like, "Yeah, Rage 2 is going to be released," and Bethesda were like, "Whoa."
So, we're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
I guess they leaked it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because they mentioned that about how now this one's going to be a big surprise for you.
And they had those two guys come out that was like, one was super tall, one was super short.
They delivered big time.
Yeah, Rage, my brother played it and he liked it. He's always been a big ID fan.
Or id.
As he would call it, because he's a fan. I mean, I've fucking loved Doom since I was a kid, and like, I like Quake 1. I think the rest of them are weird. But I didn't play Rage 1. Again, it was an open world game where you drive around in cars, and it's like, oh man, that's not what I want. But then I got what I wanted when they released Doom. And that's what I wanted, and it was exactly what I wanted in that moment. So I'm not bothered. No offense to them, I'm not bothered with Rage, because straight after Rage they did a Doom.
Yeah.
And I'll buy Doom. I'll buy that day of release.
Yeah, Doom Eternal, right?
Part of me was like, why is it not called Eternal Doom? Like Final Doom. But, that's just nitpicking. They can change. I'll always.
It was a very short teaser, though.
It's Hell on Earth. It's Doom 2. It's literally Doom 2, Hell on Earth. Like, genius.
I liked the Doom. Remake? Sequel? Relaunch? What is it?
Reboot.
Reboot.
Yeah.
I liked it. I wish there were less platforming sections. I died more to falling off stuff than I ever did to combat. But the combat was great. The actual shooty was
super fast paced.
Incredibly satisfying.
Best shooty. And it was back to old school levels with secret shit in, which I then, for another game they announced, went back and played Wolfenstein, the first one of the new ones. And it came out a few years before Doom. And it was it was levels with secret bits and stuff. And it was fucking really good shooty and ridiculously violent and stuff. And I'm like, oh, they did make a Doom before Doom. I just missed it for some reason. I hadn't even played Wolfenstein 2 yet, but I was in Tesco's and it was £20.
Man, and they didn't leak anything. Fuck Asda, right?
Mm-hmm. Fuck Asda. Yeah, like, Rage is fine. Doom, I'm super hyped for. Obviously, we get nothing. We have to wait till QuakeCon.
To be fair, it's Doom. Like, what do we need to know?
Yeah, I don't need to know much.
Like, they're going to be running around blasting people.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. I know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
And that's not like a negative thing. Like it's not like it's going to be innovative or like it's just fucking polished.
I think we're past the time of like sequels to things being completely random, i.e. Doom 3, which it's a weird term to say, and I still hate using it. But Doom 3 wasn't a good Doom game, but it's a really good horror game that's way ahead of its time because it's basically Dead Space and it's basically BioShock before those games came out.
Dead Space is a masterpiece. Don't compare it.
Have you played Doom 3?
Yeah, I gave up.
It's every game he's ever played, James. Do you want to do this just us?
No, I never played Doom 3.
Did you play Alien Isolation? Because that's shit too.
Fucking hell. No.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
Alien
that's
Isolation
terrifying.
is
I haven't
amazing.
completed that.
Yeah, because it's shit.
Alien Isolation is terrifying. It's terrifying.
2 against 1 again.
I haven't completed that. I haven't come anywhere close to completing that. Mostly because I just play it with a mate of mine, and we have to be together to play it. So
James,
I'm
me
not
and you
progressing.
seem to be on the same page, so I'm just going to pitch this to you now.
Perfect.
Do you want to go to Tesco's and buy Microsoft products?
Sounds fantastic.
Quake.
Quake Champions.
Quake
Yeah.
Champions, which is like Quake 3 Arena.
Quake Champions isn't going to do well. It is an
I don't know,
Overwatch
it's
hero
quite-
shooter
There
a
is
lot later.
There was a
A lot late? A lot later.
But it's Quake though.
yeah. Quake has
So-
a core of fans. Like
Quake, yeah.
they'll be supported no matter what because they have those dedicated fans that they can just keep releasing games. They'll keep buying that ball of fans, if you will,
Yep.
a globe of fans.
A lot of them are overweight, yeah.
Yeah, and they will keep buying it. And so Quake can just keep pushing our games.
No, I mean, Quake is Quake, but I don't know anyone that. Maybe it's the like circle, like people I know and like the places I go on the internet and stuff. But I haven't seen much about Quake Champions. No one cares.
No, I think it's generally older gamers now. People that were playing the original Quakes when they came out.
I mean,
Sure.
I played the original Quake. Am I going to be getting Quake Champions?
It's free, isn't it?
Even if it's free, I ain't getting it.
Yeah.
There's loads of free stuff I ain't getting. Online shooters, they're okay sometimes. I like my single player games.
We get it. You like subpar games like Alien Isolation
Fucking, how was
and Red Dead.
Red Dead subpar games? Fucking 10 out of 10 subpar games. Both of them were 10 out of 10 subpar games, James.
10 out of 10 by fucking like IGN though. Okay, Bayonetta a 7. Oh, that was Polygon.
For being
Impossible
not
to
enough
play.
card games in it.
I love card games.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I don't care about the Elder Scrolls card game though.
For the past year, we have taken what I think is the best digital card game and made it even better. New cards, new modes, new ways to play, and much more.
Yeah, I don't care
No,
about
not
that.
fast.
The guy that came out and he was bold and he was like, "We think we've got the best card game, best digital card game," and I was like, "You can fuck off. You can fuck off."
There's like one guy in the back cheering.
It's like, oh, we were announcing our. Did they even announce anything for it?
What, the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that it was going to be on Switch and on a mobile phone.
Who gives a shit?
Mate, I don't give a
mean-
shit. The only reason I know this is because me and James took extensive notes during the
We did.
thing that we
We
watched.
shared our pages.
You try and rustle your paper.
Oh
more.
man, we actually glazed over. No, we didn't. No, we did it right. You were right. Legends, or whatever it's called, the boring. Yeah.
Well, I really like card games. I really like card games, and I love Hearthstone. I love Magic. But I struggle to care. The Fallout and Elder Scrolls and stuff have never had the best lore or flavor for me. Like, especially Elder Scrolls is really generic and stuff. Fallout has got a bit more character.
Fallout's got a great lore.
Fallout is great to play, and I really like exploring. I don't care. Like, if they brought out like an official Fallout novel, I'd never read that.
I once read a Halo novel,
See, Halo, I've never
and then I
read-
played Magic with Chris and took stock of my life.
That's amazing because I genuinely know that you've only read 2 books in your entire life.
One of
was
them
one of
was
them a
Halo.
Halo book? Fucking
And the other one
hell!
was the one about the Columbine shooting
You're-
that you lent me.
It's a really good
And
book.
the other one is a book that I've lent you.
You say you've lent me. I've
You're
essentially
reading.
stolen
Yeah, no,
it
it's
at
your
this
book
point.
now, yeah.
End your toolbox murders.
That's
Stay
fine.
tuned. But yes, you're correct. I mean, to be fair with you, you have enough card games in your life.
They are an investment, and it's the same what we were talking about with the Division. It's hard to buy into it because it's this is going to be a constant expense. And I like that about some games. I like feeling invested, but I don't know why I would commit to Legends.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's
exactly.
good. It's just there's not enough there that would make me go, ooh, ooh, Ooh.
Yeah, nothing grab mode. Essentially.
Nothing about. We spoke about it more than anyone else has in the world, including the people that worked on it.
This is a game where legends are born. This is for you.
It's interesting talking about the Bethesda conference because it's really Elder Scrolls and Fallout.
I mean, they do have id Software.
They do, but
I mean, come on.
It's
fucking Fallout. Big deal.
What do you guys feel about Fallout 76?
So I've never played a Fallout game. I don't know why. They seem great. Every time I speak to someone about playing the latest one that came out, 4? Is it 4?
Yeah.
It's on Game Pass.
Yeah. Every time I speak to someone, do they
£1 right now.
do they sell that in Tesco's?
You can buy an Xbox Live subscription in Tesco's, which will get you availability to buy the Game Pass from Tesco's.
This is so sad because I know you've done nothing but play games and pop to Tesco's to get your fucking Rustlers microwavable burgers so you can go back and play some more fucking whatever dog shit. What are you playing?
Alien Isolation.
All I've heard of people when they talk about Fallout 4 is I've spent like 2 days building a house.
I've never
like,
mentioned
okay.
building a house to you, James.
I've never once talked to you. It's one of those games where it seems like there's such a strong kind of like overarching narrative and theme to it that I feel like it would just take up all my time to dive in. And seeing this as a prequel,
they are big. They are big games.
I
Yes.
have multiple saves that are like 80 hours each.
yeah, you should really go to Tesco.
You say that, but how much time have you invested into Call of Duty Zombies, which is the same thing again and again?
Yeah, a ton of times.
I just am reminded of my favourite Fallout moment ever, which is I was watching Lee play. I think it was New Vegas.
It's New Vegas.
And there was like it's like the nuclear wasteland. Everything's destroyed, and there was a fucking shopping trolley, and Lee went around killing people, picking up their severed heads. Because you could like smash off limbs, picking up their heads and putting them in a shopping trolley, and just pushing this trolley along the nuclear wasteland, filling it with heads. And then it fell over. I was in fucking tears. Your girlfriend at the time was horrified.
I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged.
With it being a prequel, I'm happy to jump in. I like the idea that I can go in without kind of needing all the foreknowledge of the rest of the franchise. I'm sure that will help.
You don't know. They're all separate stories, right? Completely random things. They're all just set in the same world. You just need to know the world, but you can learn that going in. Like my first experience was 3. Like that's a lot of people's first experiences. I didn't even know 1 and 2 existed. I don't know where 5 through 75 went, but I feel like if I can just jump straight into this game. But yeah, you honestly don't need to play the other ones. Nice. But yeah, it's a good starting place. Plus, it's an online game, and I would, if you buy this motherfucker, I'll definitely play online with you. Because my whole thing against it was I don't like MMOs, and when it got announced that it was an MMO, I was like, okay, that's a shame. I'm not going to play this Fallout game, but whatever. And then I watched the trailer, and it's about 20 seconds in, and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting this.
Yeah.
Day of release.
I didn't like 4 as much as 3 or New Vegas, but
that's fair.
You see a Fallout trailer. I mean,
yeah,
they're always the same pattern as well, where they with the music playing and the power armor at the end of it. Yeah, there's not really much to say about it though. It's weird because it's like we don't know all the online stuff yet.
Yeah, I mean they've shown some stuff. They've shown the thing about you can team up with your friends to find codes to get bombs, and then you can set off nukes into other people's stuff, and then you go and loot new types of resources that you can only get after you dropped a nuke. And
that sounds cool.
Yeah,
the idea of just setting up missile silos all over the map.
Yeah,
and then we've just left these to you to do whatever you want.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was when I saw the rumors that it was an online game, I wasn't expecting it to look like a proper Fallout game.
Same.
It looks like
beautiful. Yeah, and it's like this new environment. Where bombs don't appear to have hit it as bad, so there's loads of like lush new things, and all the enemy types are like new stuff that we've never seen before because we've never been to West Virginia before.
Maybe maybe some of it was hit, but it's grown back.
Yeah.
I don't know how long they had been in the vault, but
It's,
50 years or something?
It's not that long, yeah.
No.
But, I mean, there's good stuff in 4 where there's areas, you get closer to areas where it's more and more gone, and then you actually have to go to one point in 4, where a bomb is hit. You have to go to a ground zero, and it's just nothing there, which is amazing.
Yeah,
except
that was
for nuclear
that was
waste
good, that
stuff.
bit.
But yeah, I'm super hyped. I assume you're getting it on PC, maybe? What do you buy? Do you even buy PlayStation games anymore?
Yeah. It depends on the game. So much stuff gets re-released.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker, and I've bought Resident Evil 4 multiple times. I've bought so many games multiple times, and I don't like it. And I'm kind of now slowly realizing if I buy it on PC, I own it. I upgrade my PC, I buy a new one, I still own it. It's not like a console generation. I like that. I like just having it now. Like my Steam library is disgusting, and I haven't played half of it. But I do own all of those games that are always there for me.
Exactly,
I got rid of my PlayStation 2 with some games that I never played. They were just on my shelf, picked up for like £1, never played them. I picked up Alan Wake on Steam before it went away. It was about 99p, so I was like, I'm just going to buy these. I have them. They're there waiting for me. Like I can get rid of my laptop, my PC or whatever. I still own them all.
Yeah, that's genius.
So, and mod, like I can mod stuff as well in, which is really nice. But although they've added that for consoles.
Well, they like you get occasional things like the BioShock collection. If you already own them on PC, they upgrade them for free for you.
Yeah, and
You don't have to buy them
Dark
again.
Souls, they didn't give it to you for free, but it's like half price if you own the original Dark Souls.
Yeah, and you're just paying for the online, right?
Yeah, essentially. And obviously I don't pay for using, like on PlayStation, to play online you have to pay the, what is it called? The PS Plus or something?
Yeah.
Alexa, play Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it.
So they made the great joke about re-releasing Skyrim on everything, and they did the Alexa Skyrim edition. That was great. That was a great sketch. It's a genuine thing.
What?
No.
They released Skyrim on Alexa.
No, they didn't.
No.
Yeah, look it up.
Why? Why would they do that?
Because they released Skyrim on everything.
What
So
about your Samsung fridge?
Slen Noose. Oh, that's cool.
I don't think that was
What
real. I
about
think
the Etch-a-Sketch? Because when they did the Alexa thing, I was like, okay, cool, yeah, story-based, like ask and tell, that could work. And then they brought out the Etch-a-Sketch, and I thought, oh, okay, so it's just a complete spoof. There's no truth to this. And they did the ice.
when you were watching it, you thought it was genuine.
No,
You were like, the Alexa, yeah.
I was like, well, that's fucking stupid.
I could play Skyrim in the
I
shower.
was like, that's fucking stupid. But there's a chance you could do something like that. You could have like a narrative-led voice game or something.
I wonder how many of those actually exist. Well, apparently Skyrim does. I think it's a bit of a joke game, but they actually did release it.
I mean, it's no difference to like those old text adventures from back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
But I think that's funny that they genuinely released it. So they did announce another Skyrim port, a legitimate port.
Damn them. Well, they also announced Elder Scrolls 6. Which is just a title on a screen.
Yeah, so they announced a few things because they announced Blades as well, the phone
game.
game, which is it's cool to see another like a company putting effort into doing a mobile game. That's really really cool. I'm not that bothered.
And did he have to make the joke about the one-handing?
I think
Was that based on him, or was that the audience that made that joke?
When you say him, are you talking about me?
it's not all
No,
about
the
You
you.
present-
just pointed at me
presenter.
when you said it.
The presenter.
Roll back the tape. You just pointed at me when you said him. I don't think it was a sex joke. I think it was so that you don't look like you're on a game on your phone.
Yeah,
thing.
or so you can genuinely drink coffee. And
Yeah.
then for some reason,
Or on the train, like
People
hold onto a
thought-
tube.
Yeah.
like they're just stroking it to Elder Scrolls.
I mean, have you played some of
Khajiits,
those
man.
mods?
So Blades was cool, but at least they showed that off. At least there was more to that game than a fucking logo. I'm sure you guys are like, I'm interested in Starfield?
I mean, I don't know anything about it, so how can I be interested in it?
I'm interested in it to see what they do, and I'm interested in Elder Scrolls 6.
Can I feel like
It's a logo.
I feel like it's worth mentioning. I mean, I invest in a lot of these Bethesda games day of release. Like pretty much Doom, I'll do. Fallout, I'll do. Elder Scrolls, I'll do. But I'm also fully aware that these games I'm buying day of release are not finished.
No.
I'm fully aware that I'm investing in this. I don't know when it became a thing, but I'm the cause of the problem because I'm okay with doing it.
They do tend to be really good though. Like
Yeah.
Skyrim for me was broken for months on PlayStation.
Yeah, I mean,
because I bought it on PS3. I still rate that game, and it was only frustrating because I cared and wanted to play.
it's still broken now. Like I was walking around in Markarth or whatever it's called, and suddenly the whole city became underwater, like out of nowhere.
That was a flood.
Oh, floods are common in that game, are they? Or just random shit happens. It was like you walk into a wall, or you're not even walking to a wall. You're walking down a path, and then all of a sudden the whole town's underwater, and you can step back, and then it's not underwater, and you're like, the glitches that happen are so fucking random. But I keep giving them
I like the
money.
flying bodies. That's my favourite one.
Yeah.
That's in all Bethesda games.
I tried to get into Skyrim, and
Didn't do it for you?
it was such a big, intimidating map.
It also has the worst opening to any game, really.
Yeah,
the entire opening section is shit.
It really didn't inspire me, and I was like, is this what the game's going to be like?
Well, there's a lot of crossover with Fallout in that it's about wandering. Just going off, doing something. What's this I found? A cave. I'm going to go in there. Oh, it's full of bears.
I like a bit of a guide. Like, yeah, fine, I can go off and explore shit, but I did that last night in Far Cry, and I spent like 15 minutes trekking up into the middle of nowhere and got attacked by a bear.
Yeah, Far Cry's great.
All of these games, you get attacked by bears everywhere.
Bears everywhere.
James, what are you doing?